please rise for the bride?
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, shall I stay? Would it be a sin? Oh, if I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. Oh, for I can't help falling in love with you.
How you doing?
She made it.
Let me give you a hug. Thank you. All right.
All right, please be seated. We're here. Welcome, everyone. What a sight. On behalf of Jeff and Lauren, we welcome everyone, friends, family, and loved ones. Thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful weekend here in Laguna Beach. Our soon-to-be newlyweds have given us this opportunity to witness and renew our faith and love, and they're so grateful to have all of you present here today. And for our parents, rejoice! The day is finally here. My name is Jace, and I'm here because both Jeff and Lauren have asked me to be part of this celebration, to share with you a bit about their journey and the resilience that I have observed over the years. And while unlike most officiants, I don't claim to be an expert in marriage, but I like to think I know a thing or two about relationships, given that I spent the last decade in talent acquisition. If you need an HR consultation, I'll be available later during reception, and then we'll set up donations that will go towards these lovebirds' honeymoon. Just kidding. Yes. We're going to Korea. Today, their wedding is not an arrival, but a place where their adventure really begins. And I'd like to start by sharing a passage that I have prepared. There's a popular English novel called Captain Corelli's Mandolin, written by Louis de Bernières. While the story is set in the Second World War and is about the Italian and German soldiers on Greek island, there's a love story there about finding your way to become one. And it reads, "Love is a temporary madness. It erupts like volcanoes and then subsides. And when it subsides, you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your roots have so entwined together that it's inconceivable that you should ever part. Because this is what love is. Love is not breathlessness. It's not just excitement. It's not the promulgation of eternal passion. That is just being in love, which any fool can do. Love itself is what is left over after being in love has burned away. And this is both an art and a fortunate accident. Those that truly love have roots that grow towards each other underground when all the pretty blossoms have fallen from their branches. They find that they are one tree and not two. As this poem suggests, it's not about the passion we feel when we meet each other, it's about what comes after. And today, we're here with these two entangled roots, ready to unite to become one. Now, most of you know Jeff and Lauren's stories go way back when they first met in Monterey. But for me, it wasn't until 2018 that ignited their journey together. That year, they were at crossroads. Both of their careers were taking off, and the direction of their lives were pulling them in opposite ways. Our loyal, ambitious Jeff was wondering if he could build a home here in California the way his family has instilled with traditions. Our compassionate, savvy Lauren was wondering if she could lead and share a fulfilled life the way her family virtues have taught her. Despite the challenges that were ahead, their love for each other became the bedrock of rediscovering their values that they honored together. From then on, I had the privilege of becoming a close friend, witnessing their growth, their willingness, and unwavering commitment for one another. Throughout our time, we shared many life events and memories, attending concerts, weekend barbecues, sharing Thanksgiving in Thailand, and moving homes to become neighbors during the pandemic, which turned out to be one of the best experiences of our lives, especially mine. And if you know Lauren, Walnut Creek was definitely not an easy decision for her to leave. Yeah. These last couple of years, I have seen both Jeff and Lauren work really hard, aspiring and resolute, not only to each other, but also to themselves. When I asked them what they hope to strive to change for their partner, Jeff said, being more vulnerable, willing to take a chance without judgment, and being more patient with growth. Lauren shared to have Jeff as equal, and even during the challenging times, to support without shame and to continue to uplift and build confidence. Jeff and Lauren, I've learned so much about your values and what this journey of becoming one means to both of you, and that there is no greater ambition in life than the love that you have for each other. I am deeply honored and overjoyed to be here today, now part of your family, to have walked alongside this journey. Now that you have both set roots, we can't wait to see the tree your love becomes. And as the book of Corinthians says, let all you do be done in love. Now that you have heard from me, Jeff and Lauren would like to share their vows with us. Jeff?
Lauren, also known as Hazelnut Brown because of your beautiful brown eyes and my panda bear. I remember meeting you 10 years ago in Monterey, and little did I know that we were fated to be together. I still remember the countless times driving the traffic-packed freeways to Walnut Creek to see you every weekend over those 10 years. I'm lucky I found you because we share the same values rooted in family, love, and caring for other people. I'm proud of us because we have put so much work into building a solid foundation based on those values. I'm looking forward to traveling the world with you before we start a family and growing our own roots wherever that may be. I will always put you first because you are my priority and nothing else matters. You will always be my soulmate and my equal. Our future children will be loved unconditionally and be heavily swayed to root for the Minnesota Vikings. I had to throw that in there. When you need a friend, I'll be your best friend and your muscle to lift you up when you are down, like when I carried you on my back up that hill in Walnut Creek because you were too tired. I will challenge you in a way that pushes you to become a better person, as I hope you do the same for me. And when you're sad, I'll be there to comfort you, and I will always work with you and not against you. And finally, I will do my best to clean up my vocabulary so I don't offend anyone anymore. And I will remember to say yes, dear, every day.
Jeffrey, when we first met in Monterey, it felt like bantering with someone I've known my whole life. Your friend looked over and even said, wow, you guys are really hitting it off. And we were. And even though you were a firm believer in the 3-day rule, and I had to get Ashley to make you call me sooner. When I first knew I was in love with you, it had been a few months of long distance between Walnut Creek and Monterey. You showed me how kind, hardworking, funny, and supportive you are, not just towards me, but also your friends, family, and complete strangers. You're fiercely loyal and sweet, but weird and silly, and you find a way to make me laugh every day, even if it's really inappropriate. And we can't repeat that here. When I knew it was forever, it felt like we were already part of each other's families. I had found my best friend, my confidant, and the person that makes everything, big or small, better. When life got hard, it only made us stronger. I always knew deep in my heart we were forever, and it's ultimately what made us resilient and ready for any adventure or challenge we take on together, like becoming obsessive cat parents to Kimchi and Tux, or being Vikings fans, which is generally heartbreaking. But not this season yet.
Yeah.
Now our life together is better than anything I could have ever imagined. I'm so proud of how we've grown individually and together. And for the rest of our lives, I will stand by your side through thick and thin. I will forever be your biggest supporter, your partner in crime and true crime. Travel the world and binge watch Netflix with you and give you the last bite when we go halvesies on food, even sushi, my fave. It's hard to articulate how much you mean to me and how wonderful our life together is and will be. I'm just so grateful for you and for us, and there is no one else who I would rather stand up here with today than you.
Guests, you've heard from the bride and groom, their commitment that they'll take for each other, and we're now ready to declare an intent witnessed by all of you. Jeff, do you take Lauren to be your lawfully wedded wife from this day forward, to have and hold, for better or worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health? Will you love, honor, and cherish her for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Did you guys hear that? Lauren, do you take Jeff to be your lawfully wedded husband from this day forward, to have and hold, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in great health? Will you love, honor, cherish him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Did you guys hear that? Best man, may I have the rings, please? Thank you. All right. At this time, Jeff and Lauren will exchange rings. The wedding ring is a symbol of binding, a symbol of belonging, not of possession, but of partnership. Lauren, please place your hand on Jeff's hand. Jeff, hold the ring. Right. And repeat after me.
All right.
Ready? All right. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my promise to love you forever.
as a symbol of my promise to love you forever.
With it, I promise that I will honor you,
With it, I promise I will honor you,
cherish you, and love you for the rest of my days,
cherish you, and love you for the rest of my days,
regardless of what challenges or triumph we face together.
regardless of what challenges and triumphs we face together. Perfect fit. There we go.
There we go. All right, Jeff, place your hand on Lauren's hand. Lauren, hold the ring and please repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my promise to love you forever.
as a symbol of my promise to love you forever.
With it, I promise that I will honor you,
With it, I promise that I will honor you,
cherish you, and love you the rest of my days,
cherish and love you the rest of my days,
regardless of what challenges or triumph we face together.
regardless of what challenges or triumph we face together.
Get it in there. All right. You guys ready? By the power vested in me by the state of California, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss. It is my great pleasure to present you Mr. and Mrs. Jeffrey Lauren Walther.
Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. Cause you're a sky full of stars. Cause you light up the park. I don't care if you wanna tear me apart. I don't care if you do. 'Cause in the sky